Vice President Pence arrives at Dobbins. The 94th OCP patch is official. Another successful salute, and more coming up. I'm Master Sergeant Michael McGhee, and welcome to this edition of the Dobbins Update. Our first story welcomes Vice President Mike Pence to Dobbins Air Reserve Base. The visit included a meeting with Georgia Governor Brian Kemp and taking part in a roundtable discussion with restaurant executives impacted by the coronavirus shutdown. In May, the Vice President has made multiple trips to Georgia, attending a memorial service for Christian evangelist and apologist Ravi Zacharias, and speaking with business owners over America's economic reopening. The official 94th Airlift Wing OCP patch has arrived. Greg Lee, 94th Operations Group Unit Coordinator, talks about the approval process with the Heraldry Office.
I just let them know that we had a deployment coming up, and I wanted to get everybody with the correct OCP patches before they left and went to the AOR. So doing that took about probably 7 months from the time they got everything transitioned over and then to a manufacturer and then get them shipped to us. Every unit should have a full color patch already on file that's approved by the Heraldry Office. So it's just a matter of just making a request through the wing historian to take those patches and have them converted over. You can't rely on an outside source saying, hey, we know what your patch is going to look like for the color conversions. We submitted 3 designs to the Heraldry Office for the 700th Airlift Squadron patch, and they didn't use any of our design work whatsoever. There is a conversion between shades of colors, or where it goes from Bagby green to olive drab, and then the background of the cinnamon spice.
At this time, the wing has a limited amount of patches and is expecting more in the near future. In the next story, we had an opportunity to interview some frontline heroes from the 94th Aeromedical Staging Squadron deployed to New York City for the COVID-19 response. Captain Ariel Watson, working out of Queens Hospital in emergency staffing, said she was faced with unexpected challenges in support of the large influx of patients. There was a significant need to increase staffing. As a member of the Armed Forces, it is my duty to aid our country and New York City. Major Enrica Ross, also stationed with Queens, worked with the medical surgical unit. When asked about the risks and possible contact with the coronavirus, she said, "Yes, I'm conscientious about my health, but at this point, I have a higher role to achieve, so I place my fears aside and help those who need me at this time." An update to this story: all ASTS members arrived safely back at Dobbins this past week. To Major Carrie Gaddy, Major Enrica Ross, Captain Ariel Watson, and Captain Matthew Krieger, a very happy welcome home. And finally, with the AmericaStrong flyovers this past month, honoring healthcare workers and first-line responders, the PA team put together a montage of the coverage. We hope you enjoy. And thanks again for tuning in to the Dobbins Update.